Boom, you guys, we're going to go take a drive around and check out places. I'll take you for a drive around where we're going to go to the different parks to check out the Pankey, okay? Are you ready for the drive? Let's go. You guys ready? Let's go. We just got done at the feed store. Yeah. What did you get, Granny? We got a thing of dog food, a thing of cat food, 2 things of kitty litter, and 4 things of salt for the filtration system. So we should be set for the week or 2 maybe. When the paycheck comes in, we have to make sure we take care of our animals and our water system first. Maybe that'll clean it up a bit. Are you good? Today we're going to go and drive around for a minute, and we're going to go and go to different parks and get done with the Pankey detector, adult detector, that I promised to do the videos on. I gotta say, and I don't mean to be rude, I'm not very impressed. I think the biggest problem I have is the fact that I'm 5'3" and it's too short for me. The adult detector is for anybody 5 foot and under. And for me, let's get this a little cleaner. For me, you guys, that's not a kid. I mean, that's not an adult, that's a kid. So let's go see what we can do about this now. Yeah, we're gonna just go to some of our parks. I might take a second and run my other detector over it first so we get an idea of what we might be able to find with the other detector or might not. There's some parks I haven't done for a while, so we're gonna go check those out. Let's see. Was not super happy with it when I was doing the Porter Public Access. You can check out that video. It wasn't picking up sounds that I turned around and picked up all kinds of stuff with my other detector. But still, detectors work when you can hold them close to the ground and you can swing them very, very level. So let's go exploring. Yeah, I'm sure some of these places you have already been. If you guys do not know, Grandma's doing a lot of door dashing lately, trying to get a good cushion together so I don't have to touch any of that extra money, because the extra money is getting very low. And I'm sorry, I've heard a lot of you guys are out there having financial struggles, and you look at my YouTube count and you think I'm rolling in the dough, but I'm not rolling in the dough. I'm not self-sufficient yet. Trust me, when I'm rolling in the dough, I'll be more generous with everybody. You guys know I have a generous heart. But right now, it's just me. And when I get down to it, none of you guys are going to be buying my food. None of you guys are going to be paying my bills. None of you guys are going to do that until my YouTube channel is big enough. But if I run short 1 month, it's not like I can call somebody in and have that fixed. And I've been seeing a lot of that on YouTube lately, which I didn't even really want to bring up, but I don't know. Try and fix yourself, folks. In the long run, nobody's going to help you. In the long run, you're an adult and it's up to you. I'm not trying to be, super critical or nasty or anything, but we all mess up, and then we need a plan to get out of our hole now and then. Luckily, I can DoorDash, so I can always get it out of my hole, but sometimes it takes me a week or 2. I'm not in a hole. I just cut off my extra money. So I'm living the same as you right now. I go out, I earn the money, I have to live on that. I'm not touching the other stuff. If something goes wrong, I have no backup, just me. But I promise you, when I get to where I'm making more money, I'll be more generous. I've always had a generous spirit. I always have. So let's go do what I need to do to build my channel up, to make it self-sufficient, to make it even in abundance. And then in the meantime, I'll also DoorDash, which takes away time from doing this too. But I promise you, a YouTube channel doesn't have to be 24/7 to make it big. It just has to be consistent. So we are on Highway 12 right now. This is called Highway 12. It's that same funny highway that goes by my house. We had just gone to the Dennis Ace store. Yep. And gotten our cat food, dog food, kitty litter, and our salt for our watering system. Cat food, dog food, kitty litter will be good for a week. The watering system, hopefully, we're good for all month. taking care of things while I have the money. We also have to fill up on gas today in order to keep rolling, keep the whole thing rolling. I think I finally got the money thing straightened out with DoorDash because I gotten it messed up and ended up with $20 for a week, which doesn't work well. At least I have like all the channel stuff ordered. Everything is ordered and paid for. All my bills are paid for. Now I'm working on the other stuff. Also, too, I'm going to stop by the store today and get the stuff I need to make food at home. Because the food I make at home is so much more healthier than the other food. Sorry, you guys just weren't just right. So we'll do that when we're done detecting, because I don't want the food to sit in the car. Tonight, usually on Thursday night, you won't see this on Thursday, but usually on Thursday night there is a live, but there won't be this week. One Thursday a month we won't have a live because I'm going to go to the Coin Club board meeting. I will not be the president. I will not run for an office or a position, but I will participate in the board meeting like they asked. The baby cows are going crazy and running around. Everybody's having fun in the fields. I look at them and I actually feel they're so cute, but I feel so sad for them because most of them won't see their next birthday, the cows. They'll all be shipped off as extras. Let's go. I love these bridges. There's 5 bridges all along here, all in a row. I'd like to get the kayak out and go muck around. But we're running into times where I still need to work, so I don't know. I don't know. 5 or 4 bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4 bridges, I probably. My Muddy Mess was telling me that they do Google Maps and they download the maps for their phones before they head out in the kayak so they don't get lost, and that's really super smart. Super smart. I get worried about getting confused and turned around in the rivers because there's the main rivers and then there's all these shoot-offs of the rivers, and then I get confused about which direction I'm going and all that other stuff. I don't have like kids down here that I can call and say, hey, mommy's really tired, come pick me up. And my Muddy Mess never goes by herself, and they usually leave a truck at one place and then leave a truck at the other place where they're gonna get out. And then she always has someone with her, so there's always help. But I do it by myself, so sometimes that's not a possibility, so you have to be really careful. I'm hoping to hit like maybe 2, maybe 3 parks and see how the Panky does and then call it a day. And then wrap that video up. And again, like I said, I think the biggest problem with it is it's for somebody who's 5 foot and shorter. That's not the average American. I know like the average woman is like 5'3" or 5'4", and the average man is, I think, 6, 7, or 8, 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", something like that. But I'm telling you, this detector is for 5 foot and shorter. It's too short for me, totally extended out. So anything like that here gets put under the category of the kids detector, because you really do have to keep your detecting head close to the ground, and that means being way bent over. I couldn't understand it. Most adult males here couldn't use that detector at all. It'd just be very super frustrating. And I think that's why I wasn't picking up any sounds. I wasn't bent over enough the whole time. It's a really odd thing for me to be too tall for something. And you know, if it's just a height thing, it doesn't mean it's a bad detector. It just means I'm too tall. I'm never too tall. Oh my. But, we'll give it a fair shake. And if I get done today and I think really the issue is that I'm too tall, then I'll say that too. So, but I don't think I'm going to do this again. Because I feel bad about being naked, if you guys know that. But then I don't want you to buy a metal detector with me telling you it's great when it's not. Honesty is super important. Honesty it's my channel, my integrity, and I'm always going to be honest with you guys. Nobody can pay me enough not to be. Where are we going, Granny? Into Aberdeen, into the city where there's all kinds of junk in the playgrounds. Where I probably won't find a ring, but I wouldn't find a ring no matter what detector I wish you'd seen, just so you know. It's really odd to find jewelry like that, because this is the poor area. And even with the, multi-frequency amazing detectors, it's really hard to find jewelry here because it just isn't. It just isn't here. But being able to find other things with the detector was important. When I was at the other place, I found a screw, and that was it. And then I ran over with my other detector, and there was tons of stuff that just wasn't. Oh, so now we're going to, this is Montesano. Montesano. One day I want to get to the Chehalis Valley thing, and then Lake Sylvia State Park. See that sign there? Lake Sylvia has been taken down 5 feet. That needs to be detected for real, for real. Their dam is failing, and their dam gives energy to all this area here, which is not good. If their dam fails, that's just not good. I'm sure they're working on it. That's why they took the river down, or the lake down 5 feet too, because then there'll be less damage if it actually breaks, and less pressure on the dam to get it fixed. But we'll see what they're gonna do. They're on top of that kind of stuff here. They're super on top of that kind of stuff. Working all the time to shore up the rivers in places, to help with the flooding. They have byway little things they dig and maintain to keep the water moving when the water gets high, so it doesn't flood all the houses. They're really good at that. They're always working on that. And I had been here for a while before I figured out picking up and moving a house was a normal Tuesday. You know what I mean? Oh, there's something. Normal day to pick up and move a house. Coming from where I come from, Linwood, Mukilteo, Mill Creek, Edmonds, they just don't move houses. Moving a house is a huge event. But down here, it's a normal day, man. They actually came on my closed road and cut the side grass too, on the side of the road. Came down with their big truck and cut it all. I'll try better to keep up the side road, because I usually do. The side that's on the road. They had a big fire this 4th of July weekend in Cushman, Lake Cushman. I don't know if it's even out yet. I'm pretty sure it is, but it lost a lot of acreage of good timber. Again, campers and fireworks and stuff like that. I don't think it was a natural fire. I think it was a firework, a camper thing, which is too bad. I felt like I should be outdoor dashing today. I did have it scheduled 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., but I decided I needed to do this too. I need to slow down and take a breath and work both things at once. Tomorrow I'll work 1 to 9. Then I have to do a thing with the gun club on Saturday, which takes away that day. So we'll just see. We'll see what we got to do. I don't work as many 1 to 9 shifts as I can. And I get up early anyways, but I need to get in the habit of getting up early and getting out of the house while it's still early and getting stuff done. The idea was while I was door dashing, I'd edit, but lately, man, I've been so busy door dashing. Like there's no breaks. Which is a good problem to have, right? But Joey and I have a 6 o'clock wake up text to make sure he's awake, and I can always get up then. But I've been getting home and it's been midnight or 1 before I get to bed. Also, too, I've been not taking the time to make something healthy to eat. I get home, there's nothing in the fridge. And a lot of you guys know that I eat really close to the source, so it's not like you can go buy 2 weeks of food, right? You can't do it because everything's fresh, so you have to buy like 2 days of food. And then when I get done door dashing at 9 o'clock at night, I just want to go home, let the dogs out and stuff, but then nothing's been made. So I have to get that better into my life, into my routine, in order to not go to bed eating weird stuff. See, there's the police officer. State Patrol is always here. Always, always, always here. It's just a matter of where. Right? Not joking. He's always here. Somewhere in between I-5 and here, at least once, if not twice, he's here. Seattle, all the way down to Olympia, I-5, they're always around too. If not once, twice, 3 or 4 times I've seen them. As many as that. You can play that game if you want to. I just never want to. Oh gosh, I have so many bags in the back seat to carry up now. 4 bags of salt to put under the house, 2 bags of kitty litter to take in the house, a bag of dog food, and a bag of cat food. So right now is when I miss having a strong husband who says, honey, I got that for you. Oh my gosh, the reasons why you miss having a man around. Not to say that my husband's helped me with that kind of stuff either. It was like, yeah, I'll get to that. 3 days later, we'd still be in the car. So eventually I just do it. But when I had big sons, my sons would always help me. The girls would help me too. The boys and girls would always help me carry heavy stuff in. But I know there's people out there who have husbands who actually help with that stuff one day. No, probably not one day. I'll just live doing it myself. It's okay. All these areas up here is all places that I end up door dashing. I go to the 7-Eleven a lot. I go to the, what is this dollar place called? Oh, General. No, some Dollar General. I go to this Dollar General too. 7-Eleven and Dollar General. They seem to send me out here a lot. I think a lot of people don't take it. I take whatever DoorDash gives me. I accept everything. I don't even look where it's at. I don't care. I think you do better in the long run that way. Let's see, where are we going? I don't know if we're gonna try and keep this to half-an-hour blocks like we usually do, or if I'm just gonna keep recording and split it up later. Problem with splitting up later is it gets too full and it gets angry. It's better to deal in half-an-hour blocks, so I might try and track it, not mess it up this time. You know? I can't think of what, I know where the first park that I'm going to go is, but I can't think of what it's called right now. It's a field, something field. It usually always has stuff. And again, I'm going to run the other detector for a minute and listen. And then I'll come back and do my other detector. The pancake. First I'll run the big one and just listen. I'm not going to take anything with the big one. We're going to knock out that video today. Get my obligation done because weeks are bleeding into weeks here. I like this when someone pulls over in front of me and goes slower. Come on, my friend, at least keep the speed limit. So this Saturday is supposed to be a car show thing in Shelton. So that the gun club is going to, so I'm going to go and hang out. I had my procedure on Tuesday. Let's see, today's Thursday. So 2 days ago. And they grade infections. And so I had an infection all in my upper GI stuff because of this stomach juices. And the last one I had, it was graded a D. And the lower the number, the worse the infection. And I can't do antibiotics and stuff. And she says it's okay. It seems to be healing up. She graded it an A, which is almost nothing. It's almost infection clear, which is great. But there's still all the damage that has been done, inflammation and stuff. But there's no infection. She did a biopsy a couple more places. They get worried that it's going to turn to cancer. It hasn't yet. Don't get panicky. It hasn't turned to cancer or anything yet. It's just bad still. They're kind of joking about all the surgical markers. My left breast is full of titanium. She said you need to go get that checked again. You're past due for that, but that's all the way up in Seattle and Kent. But I don't need anybody to drive me to that. I can drive myself. It's just a very long day. And she says they just keep putting little markers in there, don't they? When are they going to do something about it? I said, I don't think they're going to do anything about it. Because it's not, they biopsy and biopsy and biopsy. She says, that has to be kind of miserable. And I'm like, no, it doesn't really hurt, you guys. I don't understand why people get so weird about it. You know, they fill it full of Novocaine and then they biopsy. It doesn't hurt. Was I supposed to already be at 45? Bad lady. I missed a 45. Well, Mr. Patrol Officer, we saw him going the other way earlier, so I did miss a 45. That is not like me. Anyway, I think I'm going to try and pass on this hernia operation if I can. I know I can't eat very much, but how bad is that for me? It's okay. If I can get things to stay calm. So it's really funny because I rarely get hungry anymore. And then I eat like maybe a quarter of what most people eat, and I'm done eating. I can't eat anymore. This makes me feel sick. Aberdeen, we're into Aberdeen. Granny, why are you going here to metal detect? Oh, because this is the armpit. No. They call Shelton the armpit of the peninsula. But this place is just as bad. Oh my gosh, the police get everywhere. It's so interesting in the evening. Because I'm here till 9 o'clock. I'm going to be switching that up as it gets darker. Because I don't want to be here after dark. I don't want to be here after dark at all. Okay, let's go find our field. Before we get home, we'll go get gas and we'll go to the grocery store. I don't have that much time, so let's see if we can wrap this up today. We might have to push it off one more day. All I really care about is if the detector actually picks up the sound of stuff and there's stuff there. But again, like anytime you metal detect, you have to have that coil really close to the ground. And if If it's so short, it's really hard on your back and stuff to keep it close to the ground. This is where I DoorDash, folks. I know these parks I've done before, but you know, they're in city parks that get bad again. So we are gonna grab out the other detector and listen before we take out the one I'm testing. Oh, are we gonna get rain? No, we don't want rain. Come on, no rain, man. Aberdeen, Washington. Aberdeen, Washington runs right into Hoquiam. This Ocean Palace place on the left really looks yummy. Oh, we got rain. Oh, no, don't wreck our day. We gotta get metal detecting. It's not supposed to rain today. That's at home, so I don't know. Maybe it's gonna rain here. Might have to change our plans. The detector's not waterproof. But I can't go to the grocery store first. Okay. It's not raining bad enough not to go out, but it is raining bad enough where I can't take the pinky out because that's not waterproof. The coil is. That doesn't count, man. That doesn't count. This is Highway 101 that runs all the way through town. Our first park is up here. I'll tell you the name of it in a second. Oops, let's not run the red light, especially not while we're recording. Officer, I don't know what you were talking about. I didn't run the red light. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did, and you recorded it too. Super smart. So I don't know if this is actually rain or if it's just the foggy wetness that's catching on the windshield. We're used to this kind of stuff, and also too, it's like, oh no, it's 11. It's getting late already. Yeah, I have to be home I have to leave by 3, so I don't have that much time left. I was uploading videos and stuff this morning. Let's see, here we go. I'm gonna tell you the name of the place right quick here. How do you not remember the name? I don't. Finch Playfield, that's the one. See if the bathrooms are open too. This kind of place, this one's dicey, man. Apparently there used to be a big homeless camp all in here and they finally chased them out. Yep. There's 2 adults here playing on the swing. 3 adults, males. That's interesting. Okay. See if the bathroom's open and functioning. We're gonna be here first, guys. We're gonna go give it a try here first. I'm gonna go listen to it with my other one first. But let's go out to the bathroom. These bathrooms are not open. There is a porta potty that gets trashed out. I'm gonna go check it out. Let's go.